Hey guys, and welcome on into another episode of Props from Terry. I'm Terry, your host. You can find me over on X at TE Picks and also Let's Go Wild Picks. And my premium plays are available at Picks and Parlays, Winners and Winers, and StatSalt. Link is in the description below. 3-0 in my last three premium plays, 2-0 yesterday. So that's great. And then 3-1 in player props yesterday. I gave them out on Twitter. So last couple days have been really good. Before that, though, I was in a losing streak. I was in a bit of a losing streak, which happens to everyone. I'm not going to recap the last show because it was about a week ago, and I honestly don't remember who cashed what. But the last show was a small winning day, I believe. And then the next few days were pretty rough. So fortunately that happens, but good couple days, hoping to keep it going here into this weekend. If you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. A few 5 MLB props and then 2 additional CFL props. If you haven't watched my CFL free pick video, go watch that. If you don't want to, kind of going to give out the play here in a few minutes, so that's okay. But first game we're going to be talking about is the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox here. In this one, Michael Rasmussen on the mound for Tampa Bay, and Hunter Dobbins, I was blanking the first name. Hunter Dobbins is starting for Boston here in this game. And if you go back around a week or so, this Tampa Bay team was rolling. The Boston Red Sox were not. But now the Boston Red Sox, one of the hottest teams in Major League Baseball, and Tampa Bay has come down to earth recently. I don't have a premium play in this game. My only premium play is in the CFL for today. But I do lean with Boston just with how great they've been playing recently. Now, the pitching advantage is with Tampa Bay and Michael Rasmussen, but this Red Sox offense has been extremely dangerous recently and for quite a while now, actually, if you look at it. So, as you can probably guess, we're going with some Boston props. If you follow me on Twitter, you got the Roman Anthony plays yesterday. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, I had a 0.7 unit on the over 1.5 hit, run, and RBIs, and then a smaller 0.3 unit on the over 2.5. And his over 2.5 streak came to an end. He did get a hit and an RBI, so he did cash. For Roman Anthony, over 1.5 hit, run, RBIs in 7 consecutive games and 11 of his last 12. So he has been extremely consistent for the Red Sox. Has not faced Rasmussen before, but that's okay. Minus 120 at Bet365. And then Sedan Rafaela, hopefully I'm not pronouncing that wrong. Maybe not a well-known name in the baseball world, but wow, has he ever been on a hot streak recently. Multiple hit, run, RBIs like Anthony in 7 consecutive games and 10 of his last 11. But he also has at least 3 hit, run, and RBIs in 7 consecutive games. Rafael has been getting 5 in some games. The guy's just on fire right now. So I like both of these guys to get at least 2 hit, run, RBIs here in this game. I know hit, run, RBI props are not available at all books. I do know that Bet365 and then DraftKings has them. I know FanDuel doesn't. But shop around if you're able to. Hit, run, RBI props are obviously different than total bases props, but I don't want to say easier to cash, but there's more ways you can cash. Obviously, with a total bases prop, you need 2 singles, a double, triple, or a home run. But with the hit, run, RBIs, there's more ways to cash. So depending on the odds and obviously what players are doing, I'll be looking at those props. If you can't bet the hit run RBI props, Sedan Rafaela, he has multiple bases in. Bear with me for a second. I know he has been consistent with that as well. He's got multiple bases in 7 consecutive games and 10 of his last 11. So if you wanted to go with the over 1.5 bases, I see it around plus 135. You could go that way as well with Rafaela. Anthony on the other side, he, I know, is not as consistent with the multiple bases. Like yesterday, he has been a guy to get the RBIs. Multiple bases in 4 of his last 7. So some games he's getting there, some games he's not when it comes to the multiple bases props. But we'll continue on along with our next game, which is the Battle of Texas. You know, the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros here in this game. It is Jack Leiter on the mound for the Texas Rangers, 4-6 with a 4.32 ERA in 15 starts this season. 1-4 record in his last 7. Been giving up 5 to 7 hits his last few starts, 1 to 3 earned runs. So he actually did pitch pretty well against Seattle there. Only giving up 1 earned run, no decision there. But on the other side, we have Lance McCullers Jr., who obviously has not played a full season. He's 2-3 with a 5.82 ERA, coming off a fantastic start against the Dodgers. 4 hits, 1 earned run, but 4 walks. He walks guys, and that's been a trouble for him. Previous start against the Cubs, 7 hits, 8 earned runs, 4 walks. And then against the White Sox, 4 hits, 4 earned runs, and 4 walks. So fingers crossed McCullers doesn't go and screw up this prop with a bunch of walks, which could be something that happens, but fingers crossed. I'm going right back to Adolis Garcia. Cashed on him last night, over 1.5 bases and the home run prop. Not taking the home run prop here. Yesterday, it was kind of just a gut feeling. Garcia has not been hitting getting extra base hits previously and has not hit a home run in a while now. But I took him yesterday, obviously, against Kokanowitz. Both of his hits were home runs. Didn't end up getting the home run until he faced the bullpen, but still got one overall. Let me take a look. It had been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games since his last home run. So I'm not sure if he goes back to back when it comes to the home runs, but I do like him to get multiple bases here against McCullers. He's 3 for 11 against him with a home run. Multiple bases, 2 of his last 3 games. He's been consistent in getting hits, though. So he's been consistent with the hits. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of his last 10 games. He has at least a hit. So I like. This is another one where I didn't pull the trigger on the premium play, but I lean with the over, which I believe I saw at around 8. I believe I saw some 8s and some 8.5s. Yep, there's 8s and 8.5s. Do lean with the over. Didn't pull the trigger, though, but I like Adolis Garcia to get either another extra base hit or multiple hits here for us in the Battle of Texas on Friday night. 2 more baseball props coming. First, we're going to quickly jump over to the CFL, which is around this time of the 9 p.m. Eastern. This game is going off. There's my play from the free pick video yesterday. AJ Ouellette over 73.5 rushing yards at DraftKings. I did mention on yesterday's free pick video that I was considering going a bit higher, and I have done that. So if you've got access to FanDuel, I've taken the 90-plus rush yards at plus 145 for a 0.3 unit and 100-plus rush yards for plus 220 for a 0.2 unit, on top of the over 73.5 rush yards, which was a full unit, 1.1 unit player prop for me. I love Ouellette here tonight. His last 3 games, 96, 91, and then last week, 139 rushing yards. As I mentioned yesterday, Calgary, the 3rd worst rush defense team in the CFL, so they struggle to stop the run. Ouellette has been a monster lately, and I like him to continue to rack up those rush yards here tonight in the CFL. But back to baseball, the final game I'm going to be talking about here, the Toronto Blue Jays and the Athletics here around 10 p.m. Eastern on Friday night. The Athletics off a win against the Atlanta Braves yesterday, 5-4 win. And the Jays, a loss against the White Sox, which was a really confusing loss. The Jays rested 3 of their hot bats, even though a day off was coming. So I've complained about the head office and management in the past, and I'm not going to get into that now, but questionable management decisions there in the Jays' last game. But 10-game win streak over, got that loss. Now they've had a day off, and now they're heading here to Sacramento to face the Athletics. Very high scoring games wanted to say in Oakland, but in Sacramento. And we're seeing the total at 10.5 and 11. And this was my 3rd premium play that I was leaning with, but didn't pull the trigger. I do like runs in this game. I think we get a ton of runs in this game. The first 4 meetings between these teams in Toronto, they all went over 11.5. And Luis Severino at home, 0-8 with a 7.04 ERA. He's really struggled in Sacramento. In his last, he's given up at least 5 runs in 5 of his last 7 starts. So he's got shelled even on the road and at home, and has given up at least 1 home run in 5 of his last 6 starts. So Severino not pitching very well, really struggles in Sacramento. Now you got this Jays offense who should be pretty pissed off after their last loss against the White Sox and then a day off to rest and think about that. Now they're coming here to face Severino. I think the Jays bats come to life here. And then on the other side, Max Scherzer for the Jays, why I was leaning with the over. Overall, 4 starts for him, 4.76 ERA. He's giving up 2 to 3 runs, 3 to 6 hits. So he's been giving up runs and hits as well. I think the Athletics get their fair share of runs as well. But 2 player props here for me, both on the Toronto side. Severino's been awful. Give me Addison Barger, over 1.5 bases, minus 105. He has multiple bases in 5 of his last 8 games. I think he's going to have a great series here in Sacramento, so I'll take him. Over 1.5 bases, minus 105. Joey Loperfido has been great since getting called up from Buffalo with the injury to Jimenez. Over 1.5 hit, run, RBIs, plus 110 for him. I believe I got it at DraftKings. Multiple hit, run, RBIs in 3 of his 4 games since coming up. So he's been great. He definitely wants to stick around. Both of these guys, lefties, obviously facing Severino or righty. I like the Jays bats to get the job done. Other guys you could look at, there's lots of guys. I think the whole lineup should get a bunch of hits here tonight. I just don't know if I want to pull the trigger on a 10.5, 11 in some spots. It's just a really high number. And if you look at yesterday's game, 5-4 win for the Athletics. I don't want to take the over 10.5 and have it finish 5-4. That would just be upsetting. So staying off the total here, but I do like some props. But we will recap here, starting with the Boston game. Roman Anthony, over 1.5 hit, run, RBIs. Ceddanne Rafaela, over 1.5 hit, run, RBIs. Adolis Garcia, over 1.5 bases. And then yesterday's free pick video, Ouellette over 73.5 rushing yards, over 90 plus rushing yards, and 100 plus rushing yards, as well as Addison Barger over 1.5 bases and Joey Loperfido over 1.5 bases. Best of luck to everyone on your plays on this Friday night, and we will see you guys on the next show. Best of luck, guys.